short, but how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up fourth down.
Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCullough. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play.
Turning it on. Go, we got loose. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This is a good example of spacing in the passing game. You get the ball to your receiver quickly and just give him a little bit of space so that he has the ability to turn around and make a guy miss, then go get extra yards.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Catch in the middle, it's Garrison. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To throw, it's Fung. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and James McCullough. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, you could tell.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield strike with the 48. And the Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Funk. Picked off. What a way to set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Funk. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Rebels line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looked, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The sure hands, it's Garrison. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Garrison. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today at Evanston. They're trailing by 14 to LSU.
Makes a connection.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rides the back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Fung. He makes the grab. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. And he's looking to the sideline. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want to touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's out past the 35. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Raging Cajuns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run the toss. Great. Concentration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Sullivan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain. That's some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting in the ball and letting it play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to them, let them break tackles, let them make plays. Easy decision.
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Fung. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This will likely be the last play of the half. The give to the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today in Oxford. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got him.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. I'm trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Makes the grab. It's Kent. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Fung. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16. They'll run it from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he takes it in for the... The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. throw. Might be looking to run. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Raging Cajuns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Headed to the end zone, and they're going to... On the ground, it's Parker. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. You have to be able to run.
And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Garrison. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come.
Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the offense, clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's McCullough. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Here we go. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats.
Get set.
He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sunflower. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield.